Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So since this is my first long video on YouTube, so let me first introduce myself. So I'm Beena, and in today's video we are gonna discuss those underarm hygiene mistakes I wish I had avoided earlier so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. So without any further delay, let's start. The first mistake would be not washing your underarms daily and directly applying the deodorant. I think this was the mistake I made back then, and I genuinely regretted doing that. So never ever apply deo directly to your smelly underarms in order to get rid of that smell. Instead, you will make that smell even bad. So instead, what you are gonna do, you have to wash your underarms daily. I think back then, I used to think that if I will apply deo on my bad smelling underarms, it will help me get rid of those bad smell, but instead it used to make it even worse. So please don't repeat the mistake I made back then. So instead, what you are gonna do, you are gonna need to wash your underarms on a daily basis, literally on a daily basis, like especially during summers. You really need to clean your underarms properly every morning. So make sure you wash your underarms properly before using any kind of deo. And I think one thing I would suggest you that has really helped me get rid of those bad odor from my underarms is the use of alum stone while cleaning the underarms, while washing the underarms. Like alum stone are such a boon to get rid of those bad odor from your underarms. And if you are someone who is suffering from bad odor problem in your underarm, then you definitely need to use alum stone. Like I'm saying from my own personal experience, back then, like it has really helped me to get rid of that bad smelly underarm. So I genuinely suggest you to use alum stone while you are cleaning your underarms, and trust me, it will definitely help you get rid of that bad odor from your underarm. Okay, so the second mistake that you need to avoid when it comes to underarm hygiene would be not changing your tops and t-shirts on a regular basis. I think this was the mistake I used to make back then as a teenager, and I used to have a lot of problem because of that. So like you need to avoid this mistake of not changing your tops and t-shirts on a daily basis, especially after shower. Why? Because especially during summers, what happen is that already the germs trap in that sweat is there, and if after shower, when you are hoping that your bad odor problem will be solved, and if you will again wear that t-shirts, then eventually it's never gonna be solved, it's gonna stay there. So make sure to not repeat the mistake of wearing the same t-shirts you were wearing before shower. Even if you have just wore it for 1 day or 2 day, doesn't matter, you need to change your tops and t-shirts on a daily basis if you really want to get rid of that bad odor problem from my underarm. Okay, so now the final mistake you need to avoid when it comes to underarm hygiene would be using deodorants that has very high alcohol concentration. So like I used to do that, and trust me, I still regret it because it makes your underarm so dark, so patchy. Also, like back then when I used to use them, like it used to really irritates my underarm skin. So make sure you do not use that kind of deodorants which has very high alcohol concentration directly on your underarm. You are just gonna make things worse. So like if you want to use a deo, then make sure it has 0% alcohol. So I have some suggestions for you that I personally use, so I hope it helps. Okay, so the first one is this Nivea one, which I've got for 125 rupees, and it has that very fresh kind of fragrance. So if you are someone who loves to smell fresh after the shower, you should give it a try. And plus, it has 0% alcohol, so it doesn't irritate your underarm skin after you apply it. So make sure to give it a try. So the next one would be this Carmesi one. Like I genuinely love this one because of its smell firstly, and the second reason would be it has 0% alcohol, zero aluminium concentration, so it's very natural, and the smell is also so good. So if you are someone who is into gourmand kind of fragrance just like me, then you should definitely go for this. I mean, it has that coconut vanilla kind of vibes, and it smells really sweet. So like if you are someone who is into sweet fragrances, then you should definitely go for the Carmesy one. And if you are more into fragrance, like fresh kind of fragrance, then you should definitely go for this Nivea one. So these two are my personal recommendations, because these two are the ones that I use myself. So yeah, and it has like this both have helped me smell good all day. Like this one doesn't last much, this one lasts all day. Like this one smells for like 1 to 2 hours. The Carmesy one smells around like 2 hours, not much. But the Nivea one stays all day. Even the next day you might like sense some smell from this. So like if you are someone who likes long lasting fragrance, very fresh fragrance, then Nivea one is really good. And if you are someone who don't like aluminium in their underarm roll on, and who likes a very sweet smell but doesn't want it to lingers around all the time, then the Carmesy one is good for you. And both of them are under 200 rupees, so definitely pick your best one. And there are some other options in the market, like from Chemist at Play, Be Body Wise, etc. But I think as a student point of view, someone who doesn't have their adult money still, so I think those are a bit high in budget. But if you have the budget, then definitely those are very top notch kind of underarm roll on. So hey everyone, so this is the end of the video. So I hope you have find my video informative enough to like guide you through that underarm hygiene properly. And the sole purpose of making this video was because like as a teenager back then, I never really had many people around me to guide me properly through underarm hygiene. Not just underarm hygiene, but proper body hygiene. So I just wanted to share you my experience and the mistakes that I did, so that you could avoid and not make the same mistakes I made back then and now regretting making it. So I hope you like my video. So if you did, then please hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell icon. So see you next time. Bye.